Yeah, they're copying Noah's Ark. The company N-Ark is making Dogen City, a fully functional city that should be on the ocean by 2030. Yeah, in case any shenanigans go down. This thing's gonna be huge and self-sustaining, holding about 40,000 people, but I doubt they'll invite me. So, here's the idea of Japan's Noah's Ark City.
The ocean could become a city, a new economic zone impervious to climate change and unlimited in potential. What if we could put farms on the sea, host climate refugees, and solve our city's overpopulation crises? That's what Japanese startup N-Ark is proposing with its Dogen City, a floating, self-sufficient metropolis. But is this really a glimpse into the future of construction, or just a sci-fi fantasy?
Shalom. I want to start off with giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Arakakadash. Double honor to the apostles, nailed as a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Coming at you with another quick lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Lord willing, this lesson may be edifying. You can see, or as you can see, a lot of different nations are doing a lot of different things, okay? And what you can see is these nations are preparing for catastrophic events to take place. So not only are they strategizing, putting themselves in position to, better their military, better their, missile defense systems on the offense and defense, right? Putting themselves in positions to, get what's the word I'm looking for? To get to have better leverage against their opponent in various locations, right? So point being is nations are getting ready for what? World War III, okay? As you can see, and as it was spoken about in the Holy Scriptures, you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. These things are actually happening, okay? Nations are preparing for war. Now, you got a lot of people, rich people, that are also preparing for a catastrophic events, because people know in the back of their mind, or they can see the things that's taking place is going to lead up to World War III. All right. Now, this is one that I found. It's actually, as it's mentioned, it's called the N-Ark. Okay, the Noah's Ark Doomsday Incredible Plan that will house 40,000 in the apocalypse. All right, let's just go into a little bit in this article. Just in the news to the spirit. So Japanese designers have released renderings for their idea of an end-time solution. A huge Boeing I don't know how they pronounce that, but it says Metropole is capable of hosting some of 40,000 humans. The film N-Ark is working on an answer to the apocalypse inspired by Elon Musk's SpaceX and Noah's Ark, for which the company is named according to the SWNS. Currently named Dogen City, the Bible and billionaire-based concept would promise tens of thousands of people a self-sufficient oasis safe from rising sea levels. Dogen City will contain a variety of buildings, including a sports stadium encircled by a weather-resistant ring, which will encompass a roving economic zone entitled New Ocean. The structures will be able to sail to new locations as needed and will be resilient in the face of climate. That's one of them words they like to use, that CC. The N-Ark developers explain residents will be able to traverse the city within an hour. It's an outer ring measuring only 2.4 miles in circumference. In addition to the inhabitable portions, it will also feature an undersea data center and medical research facilities. The N-Ark aims to complete Dogen City by 2030, and these are a few pictures of what it's going to look like. right? See, people or nations are putting themselves in position to save themselves. That's their plan, okay? Because they know what's going down. The new ocean is a term intended for the ocean version of the private space business innovation New Space started by SpaceX, says N-Ark in a statement. We will propose several elements: medical, food, housing, information, and electrical services to realize New Ocean, promote the entry of various companies and promote ocean development activities. Though through this, we aim to create maritime innovation and seek to create this future together with participating companies, governments, and universities. Yeah, right? Just getting back to the point. People trying to save themselves from the oncoming destruction because they know it's coming. They know oncoming destruction is coming to America, Babylon the Great. So they're trying to prepare ways to save themselves. All right? And more than likely, when you deal with this 40,000 people, we know this got to be the elite. You know, this has to be, the people of an upper echelon of that nation, right? This ain't for your regular, everyday people. That's going to have access, right? That's going to have access to, get on this boat or get into the city. You're going to have some type of meaning to get in here, right? Whether if you're, you're a high level doctor or a high level scientist or high level official, something to that sort, right? Here as well, it's another one. This is a doomsday bunkers, but this is not your average doomsday bunkers. This is your 11 luxury doomsday bunkers around the world, right? So it says, one of the most intriguing and secretive structures that have been hitting the limelight recently due to the Crown Royale 19 since its emergence during a Cold War between the U.S. and the Soviet Union is the doomsday bunkers. Some people believe that there will come an apocalypse when all of us will shove ourselves into ground like rabbits to save our lives and so prepare for that day. Doomsday bunkers are typically constructed underground of very thick reinforced concrete walls or carved out into a mountain with thick steel doors. Rather than just providing spaces for survival, these units are becoming the epitome of luxury. Here's a list of 10 luxury doomsday bunkers around the world. The Oppidum doomsday bunkers, and it reads you a list. Okay, how sophisticated these bunkers are, but I'll just go into just a few pictures of it to save time. Remember, keep in mind this is underground now. These pictures are underground. Might not look like it, but they have created the scenes to make it seem if you're just actually living a regular life, but this is underground. Look at that. You living it up while the world going through complete chaos. So this is the plan, right? This is the plan. This is the plan that especially the elites. This is the plan that the elites got to try to hide and run from the nuclear destruction that's coming upon the planet Earth, right? But the scriptures say this. Because we know some are certain elites, or the elites, okay, are going to survive the destruction that's going to happen upon the earth. But that's why they're going to be the first batch of slaves, But they think they're going to continue to have, but we're going to go get them. The book of Amos chapter 9 verse 2, it says, though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. So they got many methods that they're going to try to use to try to escape. They talk about space hotels, where they're going to try to create crafts where they can hide in the space when the oncoming nuclear, because this is what they really had now for, nuclear destruction come upon the planet Earth, okay, amongst the nations. All right, so space hotels, underground water hotels, and these different bunkers that, as I just showed you, but these were just luxury bunkers. I forget, I did a video a few months back on that. This guy who says, I think before the Crown Royale, he was, he had a few sellers, and he was making good money. But he said after that Crown Royal, he said his business started skyrocketing. Okay, skyrocketing to the point where, they're all now their business is just always busy, because he says everybody wants a bunker, because they see what's happening. They see future chaotic behavior is going to be global. And we see it. We see the chaos starting to happen. We see the riots, and wait till, man, look, man, wait till famines and pestilences, start rocking America, Babylon, and Great. Because America, Babylon, and Great, we ain't going through nothing here yet. This is still a big place of comfortability. You ain't got to deal with these riots. I mean, people like riot. People think about riots. Nah, people have seen here a protest for real, right? I mean, I guess you could say the Rodney King thing was a riot, but I'm talking about riots to the point where businesses be shut down for months, okay, maybe even years, due to the people rioting in the streets, due to what the scriptures talk about, the sedition of men, the rebellion against the authority. Okay, America, Babylon the Great has not seen this on no type of level yet, but these things are coming. Complete chaos. All right? And this is why you have people setting up themselves in position, and I'm talking about millionaires and things like that are paying $100,000 and more, okay, just to enter into these bunkers, right? So the average everyday people ain't gonna be able to get this, and even some of those people that paid to get a seat or a spot in these places, they might not even make it to even get there. Because they might get caught wherever they at, whether it's at work, or they might get caught in the city, in the country, wherever. Wherever. But it's just backing the point up as they see something happening around the world, and they like, man, F that. This money ain't gonna mean nothing to me if I'm dead. That's the mindset of the people. But these things is coming. But I just wanted to do, just to update you with the news, or with this article information if you haven't heard about it. Because this is the new one that's popped up. And it's the Ark. All right? And I'm going to get more into this because I got to my destination. But I'm going to get more into this real soon. Real soon, Lord willing. Okay, so until next time, I want to say, Shalom. I'll show you again real fast.
Become a city. A new economic zone impervious to climate change and unlimited in potential. What if we could put farms on the sea, host climate refugees, and solve our city's overpopulation crises? That's what Japanese startup N-Ark is proposing with its Dogen city, a floating, self-sufficient metropolis. But is this really a glimpse into the future of construction, or just a sci-fi fantasy?
Well, it's no sci-fi fantasy. They're saying it's a combination of Noah's Ark and SpaceX. I'm guessing you'd have to be pretty rich to live there. But I'm okay. I don't want to live in the ocean. I'd have to pee all day. The world's getting straight.
And no, man, his goofiness. Just keep in mind of what, what was the video was talking about, which is that Dogen city and that ark that they're trying to create. Because I guess they figure shit, the Noah's Ark survives. We got better technology that we can survive. And like I said before, the only way that leech is going to survive is to be what? To be chained with fetters and iron, and that's it. But I'm gonna do another part 2 on this, Lord willing. So next time I want to say shalom.